Oh, too cool. All right, so I brought in a guest commentator. Too cool. All right, too cool. Joined the game. I DM'd you the link.
Will do.
Didn't want to be lonely because this is the match of the week and no over HQ members are here. Despite tracing, he would be, I believe. All right. Let's see here. Match starts in just above 2 minutes. Gonna be interesting to see.
Rally, man.
Yeah, Vivta has a very sweet rally. Same with Marines. They also have a decent rally. And
It's 28
final
for,
warning.
if my math's correct, British has
20
28.
yards.
Then CA has I'm gonna do time prison. Are any of you guys CA team? No. Cool.
Let's see. 23 versus 28.
That's a pretty fair fight.
How much is the RSL to get anyone who has deaths to not have deaths? Alright.
There's ever this endless man.
Okay, so do you have the stream up and running? Did you announce it? You need to get it up fast. We start in just a minute. Alright, send me the link. Fast.
Yeah. So
Okay, I think XQ is posting it, or
it has a lot. So they have 29, while Marines have a solid 22. Hey, I know some of these people.
okay, you announced it.
Middle
Alright, so Austin, please fly by CA spawn like you usually do. I'll fly by BA spawn, make sure no one starts early. Too cool, if you want you can also go to BA or CA spawn. It's just to double check. Anyone starting early? Alright, now let's have % C, % B, timer 90. God, invisible, fly. So yeah, Austin check CA spawn, I'll check B spawn. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Fly Austin. God, Austin.
Did you just temp him?
Too late.
Yeah, evenly. Well, somewhat.
Is the stream up and running?
Yeah, the
Maybe.
stream is running. Alright, so let's do some commentating. Too cool, I brought in a guest commentator because the CA Media commentating team is totally not dead. Anyways, so Fifth has positioned their men, their BA team, they split relatively evenly, although they have a slightly higher concentration on forest side and middle. How's it looking over on CA side?
Marines are mainly concentrated on forest and they sent 4 to center. That's all they got on center. The left side for fishbowl side, it's about 7 or 8, along with the forest.
Alright,
Really
let's
interested
have a
to
look at
see
this.
how this goes. Deadly's had a really rough start to this season, and
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting start.
Fifth is really hot, and they've done really well, better than I've ever seen them do.
Won every match so far. Let's see if they can keep the streak running against Marines, and let's see if Marines can like, get a start of a comeback this season because early season
rough
they've
start.
not been doing that well.
No, and it's
Yeah,
not looking
we're-
great at the start of this one. I think
Yeah,
Fifth had
it's
about an
23-28.
8-minute vouch.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and
Marines had a
this is
rough
interesting.
season.
They're going to have a large middle squad. Fifth opted to go with a large concentration in middle.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's a
don't see
solid
that.
tactic because you can very easily shift people where needed or where
Mhm.
necessary from middle. It's very flexible.
No,
You can
a lot
see
of-
Marines pushing straight for Fishbowl. It looks like they're moving up in a straight line for some of them. It looks like, yeah. Mark was just walking in a straight line. That's how he died. All right. What is this lag? I'm lagging, or is anyone else lagging?
No, I'm
Or
not.
is it just me? Let me check my
Oh, you-
ping. Yeah. Yeah, I have 1400 ping. Jesus. 1000.
right. And Marines going to
Yeah,
push
it's
up
the
and try
server.
to push Fifth out of Fishbowl, and Fifth is falling back now. That's interesting. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Marines are-
Marines pushed fifth out of Fishbowl. It looks like
Marines
it's
are
not
not
contested
doing
anymore at
great.
all
They-
either.
It's
No,
only
they-
0-5 and not a single kill to Marines yet.
No,
Not
it's,
looking
it's a
great.
rough start here.
It's a rough start for Marines.
Mhm. Yeah. You don't see a lot of regiments give up Fishbowl like that, though. It's a pretty crucial position, especially for infantry regiments. But so I'm interested to see how that's going to play out for Fifth. Because they give that up with not too big of a fight. Seems
Maybe
to
I
be
think that was
working in
their
favor
plan
so far.
because they're regrouping with some more boys, and I think they're having some crossfires from middle.
And that's what works really well with the middle squad is they just send a few people over, and now they're going to try and push Marines out of Fishbowl now.
Marines got a couple good kills.
Mhm. Fifth hesitated
Question
too
is-
long there. They're letting Marines get their shots back.
Oh, they just shot Fancy Pro. Frankly, Marines are just having not a good start to this match.
No,
Already taking heavy casualties every time they push up.
they're putting a lot of pressure on the Fishbowl side. Fifth is.
Oh, check on Forest side. Fifth ain't having none that ain't playing. There's only 2 Marines left on Forest.
Yeah, they
Not looking good.
Fifth has basically wiped that side. Deadly's got to
They
coordinate.
have a
his
decent
troops,
amount
too.
on middle.
Okay, so it looks like fifth has really taken this lead now, back from some questioning that a couple Marine spectators had. Yeah, you can see fifth has taken the lead by 10 now. A very interesting start. Marines are being pushed out of Fishbowl. Huh.
What's
Damn.
left of them at least.
Yeah, and there's only one guy left.
2.
And it's looking like this might
Oh,
be
yeah,
coming to
yeah,
a blowout
yeah.
pretty quickly.
Yeah, never came back. Yeah, I wonder how this match is gonna go. It might just end in some kind of stalemate, and then we have to make a timer. I really don't want to
I
make a
doubt
timer.
it.
This
I
is a
doubt
match
it.
of the week.
It's just
Yeah,
playing
fifth is
aggressive.
playing aggressive, so probably not. But
I
still.
think they know that Marines have had no rough season. They just want to make sure that Marines just get knocked out early,
Mm.
based on how they play, how the game's going.
Yeah.
Marines, it's
Yeah.
not looking good.
No, Marine, they need to do
Marines
something
need
here
to get
quick.
their act together.
Yeah.
Now they're
Yeah, you
officer
can
down.
Seems
see
like they've
a lot of
lost a lot
Marines
of
falling.
coordination here. They don't
Yeah,
have.
Yeah, they've lost
think
a
what
lot
they
of their coordination and
I think
big
after
numbers.
Ballform stepped down and became HQ, I think that was like one of the big factors because Deadly's
No,
one of
no,
their
I
big. Deadly
They're
is
playing
actually one of their big. Their coordination definitely changed.
no. So on the contrary, I don't think it's just because of Volvi retiring.
It's not just that.
Yeah, because the thing is, Deadly was leading Marines all along, like literally all of Marines ever since he was a Lance Corporal in external raids, which means he has been the main leader of Marines for months, if not almost a year now. So that's not an issue, but I think the issue is generally the combat and activity of Marines has gone down. That also started before Volvi retired. And Deadly said Volvi didn't pay too much attention, and the same with the majors. I asked them. They're working on fixing it. I've been trying to help them where I could, but it seems like they're getting it under control now. But yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Fifth
know,
already
it's always
halfway to
tough for a
the
new
hill.
colonel.
Yeah, especially when the
regiments had
colonel
their
that came
colonels.
previously was procrastinating a bit. No offense to you, Volvi, no offense, but
Well,
it's just
several,
whatever.
not just Marines. Several regiments had their COs replaced. Example,
Yeah, it's the same
all
with
of high
me
come up
actually.
second.
Near the end of my
Entire second
career, I
high
was
come up
also a bit
place.
slow.
Yeah,
Entire second high
there's
come
always
up
a
place.
sharp learning curve there when you first get
Yep.
used to the ship.
I think it's
and you're
almost
trying
every
to-
single. I think it's Dragoons, second, Marines, and then maybe one of our regiment had to completely change their high call.
4,000 ping. What is this?
Marines are trying to hold on to Forest, doing decently at it. Fifth fell back from Forest.
It looks like Fifth is falling back back to Fishbowl
Marines took-
now, letting Marines
Marines
push up.
Marines
Yeah,
took back center.
they're still ahead.
I think Deadly's gonna lead the charge here on both side.
Yeah, I really don't know what Deadly's gonna do in this situation. It's not a great situation
It's
to
not-
be
it's
in.
not.
But to his credit, they are clawing their way back into this. They have not allowed this to. I was really afraid that just a few minutes ago they were going to let this get out of hand, but they've been able to group up really well, and it seems like Marines
Yeah,
is.
and they took back of control of the main points.
I don't think they
Marines-
got expected to get hit as hard as they did at the beginning, but they're doing a good job making sure they stay coordinated here now. Now they just have to be able to
Now
get a
they're
push
pushing
together.
Fishbowl. They lost pretty much
Yep.
all their leadership on Fishbowl. All that's left is Mark again, or XO. See how efficient they are taking this hill. Oh, they killed Welp there. Wait, when did Welp become their major? Okay.
I have no idea.
Marines clawed back up in that's for sure.
Marines behind by 12 now. And it's not that
13.
Marines are doing. Marines are just being outplayed in this scenario. It's not like they're doing something that's too bad. It's just
It's just played
Fifth
fairly.
is
It's just gone really well this season.
No, they,
yeah,
they've
Fifth
been
is just
doing-
coming out of nowhere, playing really well.
Well, and
Ooh.
I think they had a really tough start. Marines did, but they're doing pretty well right now. Here on Fishbowl, they're
Yeah, on
kind of
Fishbowl they're
putting
being
their
pushed
foot
back
on
in
the
now again.
Forest is getting held by 5 Marines, two officers, Golden Lemon, and a Epic Gamer Chug.
This
Lieutenant
match
and
has
Major.
only been going on for like 7 minutes, and we're already nearing its end.
Yeah, it's been a
Really
very
good work on
fast-paced
both.
match.
Really
Yeah,
good work
very
on both
fast
Red
paced.
I really don't blame him. This is actually a pretty good match.
Yeah, I certainly see why it was named and dubbed the match of the week. It was interesting to see, even though Marines they have had been
Had
a
a
really
rough
big
start.
powerhouse, and they are still a very formidable force. But Fifth is just outplaying them, and it's just
I think I've played almost every regiment they fought.
yeah, they've outplayed everyone. They've played even GMB. They beat, even though
They
GMB
beat
had like a
GMB.
50-man rally this season.
Yeah, they're just
50 GMB, what?
Yeah,
Like,
they
GMB
did.
was gonna win that one.
defeated. They just
Fifty
done
GMB,
really
even
solid this
when
year.
they had like a 30-something man rally, I think.
30 versus 50. Impressive work by Fifth.
Yeah, really impressive by Fifth this season.
Marines, they've
They're
had a
doing
tough
really
season.
well.
I found it funny last week's season match of the week, or a week before, I don't remember, when second versus Marines was the match of the week and nothing happened in that PR. I found that hilarious.
Yeah.
Because nothing
Yeah.
happened in that PR. The stream just went on for like 40 minutes. Cause
Yeah, the
nothing was
match of the week should have been the third versus what was it? Third
think it was-
versus.
Seventh?
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
the-
because there was a match where Third was doing really well and it was really interesting.
I think it was it was third versus
Or,
seventh
or,
and GMB
or was
versus
it Third
seventh.
versus Marines?
GMB did.
Third beat Marines
Third did-
last week, I think.
I think that was one of the first week matches.
Yeah.
Marines are gonna have to play really safe here if they're gonna be able to stay in
Technically,
this.
Fifth holds a lot of the better areas. The only area that Marines have a decent foothold on is Forest.
Yeah, and that's what's really impressed me about this match so far is all of Fifth has been really disciplined about their cover placement.
Yeah, and they've also
I
been
have
really
not
good at
seen-
controlling the match.
I have not
Really-
seen a lot of regiments who have been able to stay in cover this well in my 3 years in the CA. It's very disciplined, very good shots. They're
Quickly,
really good.
who's beat Rifles this season? Has it only been
GMB in Fifth, I think.
Fifth beat Rifles as
Wait, no,
well?
Fifth hasn't fought Rifles yet. I don't think.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna say something's off there because I don't think Fifth ever fought Rifles.
No, GMB beat Rifles this season so far.
then
Because GMB
they're not
rallied
beating
like 40 something, and then Rifles just
And
got
only had
murdered.
20.
Yeah.
So far, what's the closest kill gap between between the regiments for rifles? 'Cause I know that there's usually kill gap of how many kills was left for the match. 'Cause I know for third it was like 11. That one's the only one I really know.
Yeah, I can't remember the others either. 6 more kills for fifth. It looks like Marines are pushing
Ooh,
up on
Marines.
They are
fourth. Oh,
making this a
well,
close.
they're making this a close match still. They've recovered quite a few kills now.
Marines.
This is
They're
honestly,
still in the game.
I don't think we've talked enough about how well Marines have done after that start. Deadly has
Yeah,
been
yeah.
able to
Look
really
at
hit
how
their
they're
guys.
recovering now. Perfect control now.
Mm.
Over on fourth side, they're really investing a lot of resources, and it's paying off. But some of them
Maybe
are prime loading in the
Forest
open, and they might get crossfired.
Forest is probably the best spot for defense on offense due to the fact of how it's really.
No,
Yeah, it's the dynamics of a forest, because it's hard to crossfire, especially muskets, and it's pushing up on middle for Marines.
Well, let's see if Marines can.
This
tie
is
this
very
up.
daring, but I
Ooh,
think
that
if
was-
Marines gets their aggressive hand, no, it's they can't be too aggressive now.
no,
Just
I think
already
that push was a mistake on Deadly's
Yeah,
part.
that push was a bit of a mistake. Now they opened the kill gap more.
Yeah, I think he needed to sit back and be a little more patient there. I think that
Yeah.
impatience might end up costing him the match. These now
Yeah,
guys up
yeah.
middle, bad.
many
They've given up like
kills
2 or
are,
3
that's a
kills.
lot.
That's
Yeah, they
huge.
gave up 3 kills right there. Like they got the kill gap and to be 3 kills, and now it's back to 6.
It was
Maybe
yeah, that
Marines
push,
will
that
lose.
impatience is probably going to cost him the match.
Yeah, I think it was misinformation. I don't think they realized how many people fifth had
There
on
were.
sense. Yeah.
Quickly, that's a lot of fifth though. It's really interesting how fifth's been able to.
Oh, okay. Ready
Hey!
to go at all. Ready to go at all. There we go.
Oh,
There we have it.
those.
60 to 51. Got all. Got all. All right.
Good job to Marines. They turned that
GG's.
match around.
All right, now time to get these screenshots. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to log all
Good job
this.
to Marines. They turned that match
Yeah.
around, but in the end, it didn't.
Oh,
in the
so many
end,
people sending GG's. They can't take the screenshot properly. Are you kidding me?
No, what do you expect? There's like 7 officers who showed up.
There we go.
Yeah, honestly, I think
That was a pretty good match.
that is how you that's how you
That
claw
was-
back. I mean, that's how you
Isn't
stay
that
in.
match of the week?
Mm-hmm. That definitely
of match
deserves.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was worthy of the match of the week to say the least.
Definitely. That was definitely a good start for Marines. They may have
Marines will
lost the round,
definitely
but
have
they
a.
Marines definitely got close.
Marines will
Chuck
definitely have
saying
an
that-
easier match
let's
coming
get a
into
screenshot
tomorrow.
of
They're
this.
going up against guards. So.
And fifth, I will get 2
Usually,
screenshots.
I expect Marines to just absolutely destroy cards. I'm sorry, CICG fans. I'm sorry, but it's true. I just see that happen.
Guards will definitely have their work cut out for them.
Can
This
people
is
stop
a good
leaving
rifle
the game?
Marines regiment. You can't sleep on them.
Focus.
Even with the
Marines-
rocky
they-
start.
Marines had a pretty rough start. Who was the first? Who was their first match? Was it third? Third, and then who? Who else? It's like third,
Alright.
and then someone, and then fifth,
Let
and
me
then
just store this.
MP, and then second.
Who will fifth be facing tomorrow?
I think it's no wait. They fought Dragoons today.
No, guards fight Dragoons today.
You're right. They're fighting rifles.
Rifles, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, they're fighting rifles. It's fifth versus rifles.
Rifles
That
can
is
bring their
okay.
good guys. It'll be a good match.
Technically, if rifles bring Scottish, then wait, thinking of GMB, aren't I?
No. That's all right, people. If
Yeah,
they
because
bring
rifles are
Scottish, Twin, Turdy, that'll be a decent match. Those are some of the best of MCA, but they're gonna have to rally better than usual if they're gonna try and beat a 30 rally.
Frankly,
yeah.
if rifles get a BA, they know how to cross map easily. Just depends on if they can hold those choke points. But honestly, very good match to both regiments. I'm
Very
just
well
gonna
fought.
say.
Alright. Let's get these regiments to wait. Team. Oh, as.
I was gonna say, why aren't they up here yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I was dealing with a DM, so okay. Sorry. Alright, and line up with your regs. Refresh. Oh, okay, someone did it for me.
God, I'm gonna be read. No, I had a whole message. I'm annoyed. They both fought really well. I like it.
It was a very, very nice, entertaining match there.
Alright. And make ready. Prepare, parade, fire. Present.
It may sound a little biased because I am from Marines originally. They did a good job this round.
No, that was a really good job by Devlin. He recovered really well after a bad start. It seemed like they panicked there for a second, but they were able to recover. They got back in cover, fought really well, clawed them. I think, what was the deficit? Like 15 kills at one point, and they clawed back to within 3. It was just one push there at the end. It cost them 3 kills, and that's all it took.
Why are they about facing?
I think they're gonna take a picture.
Yeah, probably. Alright.
Wouldn't it be logical if they just face 5th and then they could just turn their camera around? There they go. Marines are having a good work by Deadly. That was good work. Wrong button. What is that the final match of today? Hello. Let's see. Right. Copy. What is that thumbnail? Let's see here.
Alright. Now time to log this.
Wait. Is this the 5th match or the 6th match?
Anyways, I'm gonna head out now. See you later.
Oh, that was. Wait. That's stupid. Second versus. Where's our matches? Okay, rifles. Where's the matches? Last week. That was last week. Last week. 5 and 6. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I think the schedule got changed a bit. Okay.